Je suis l'homme à tête de chou.
Well, it's now then. Tu me prends, je me laisse prendre au jeu de l'amour, du hasard. People shrieked for me to come back. I hadn't even got an encore. I didn't know what it was to have an encore. Serge was in the audience lighting up his briquet, and he used to shout at people round him for not putting their briquets on. Et en conscience que c'est un jeu d'enjeu.
Non.
Tu abuses du jeu, alors je cache mon jeu.
Je suis trop tel.
Sans pour autant gagner sur toi, moi,
Oh, c'est difficile.
Ça ferait mieux le prochain coup.
Bisous.
And I said, oh, Serge, look how dreadful. I put my hair back like that. I said, Serge, look how awful. I've got a bad eye. He said, well, I haven't filled it in because it's very mediocre to shade and to fill in if you're a real artist, as he wanted to be. And he said, so I put a rather small pupil. And I said, yes, but it looks as if I'm sort of taken care of. I found out later that he left me 25% of Melody Nelson, so I'd always be all right. He was always worried in my old age that somehow things might go wrong. So he took care of me after death like an angel. So an angel he will be. Encore un verre, une cigarette, c'est la dernière. Et puis
Le 2 mars 1991, Serge Gainsbourg meurt d'une crise cardiaque.
Cette chanson triste, demain je change de disque.
3 jours plus tard, le père de Jane meurt à son tour. Elle a le cœur brisé.
Ton dernier souffle, mon filet de voix. Encore hier, je chantais ça. Demain je ne sais pas. For the 15 years, whatever it was that I was with Serge, I never stopped taking these little Super 8 films of him and the children. And you always forget, at least I always forget, in this sort of reverence towards Serge. He's an extremely funny man, and I think when the children said were more than miserable when he died, and to try and recuperate what had been such fun. And I said, you're the only person that could have had a father who jumped down the corridors of flash hotels, leaping on all the shoes that people had put out to be polished. He jumped on them all. He was just such a funny man, and absolutely unsophisticated in everyday life. I mean, he was so pissed off to find himself every summer at Cressway in my house in Normandy that he got quite bored, and he kept on wondering about 2 o'clock. He used to say to my mum, what times does the bar open in Deauville? So he'd get himself a Bloody Mary, and in between times, all he could really do was cuddle the goat, to whom he got extremely fond, and to feed her apples, and to get closer and closer every day, going on all fours to Mr. Two-Faced Goat, was the sort of pastime of every afternoon, waiting for the pubs to open in Deauville or to Cabot and have his Marcel Proust cocktail. I'd lost my father 3 days after Serge died, so that was all that gone. And I discovered my mother, really, which always shows that everything has a very good side.